Chacha Vauzz is ready to get things rolling today as we have a new opponent that we'll be facing today in the Tulsa Drillers. Also, with hopefully a revenge series, at least the first half against the Naturals. But as we get today really rolling, we're coming off a pretty good episode that saw Chacha raise his average by about 22 points. Our slugging, that's up to 345. We could do a whole lot better when it comes to our on-base percentage, as we've only been walked one time. We have been hit a few amount of times though, so that will help out that stat. The real one that I'm worried about is this negative 0.8 WAR. We need to see that improve, and not having as many errors would definitely help out. So clean play out on the field has to be a foremost thought for Chacha Vauzz. Also on top of that is the 44 power now, as we did increase that power at the end of last episode. And I do have to say, getting in a little bit of practice before starting this recording, Chacha Vauzz did hit one out of the park in the AA stadium. So we still have work to do there, but hopefully that's going to help out. And as mentioned, we do have a new opponent that we will be facing today. In our second month of the season, we finally will be headed to Tulsa to play the Drillers. Then we'll get to the first half here of the Naturals series, which is really important for us. As it stands right now, the Naturals are 3 games up on us, and they destroyed us in our last series against them. The Wild Surge and the Drillers are also very close behind us. Honestly, you could even put the Travelers in there, all with either the same record, 1 or 2 games behind. As we hit the field, trying to improve that WAR and get back to 500, we're playing in what's supposed to be Tulsa, definitely not their stadium. Chacha takes pitch 1 and gets a favorable call ball. That one definitely inside the strike zone. Second pitch to come here from Carlson. And it's going to be fouled off by Vauzz. But getting behind this one, gonna take it out to left field, tracked down at about the foul line. Good ride, didn't quite get the placement. But from there, we will head to the bottom of the first. No outs, full count. It's Taylor Young up to bat. He has a man on first, looking for a double play. Pete Hansen on the mound for us. His 10th pitch is gonna send a tapper over to Chacha, who will look to get the throw to second. Over to first, turns the double play. So again, when we missed that throw to second, it actually has helped us out, as we didn't get the reticle inside the target. I'm not sure what that is all about, but we'll take it. As we jump now to top of the fourth, 1 on, no one out. Chacha Vauzz with some decent speed at first, 62. Pitches in and taken low. Chacha would work the count full from there. 3-2. The 40th pitch of the day here for Sam Carlson. Could work on getting that on base up here with a walk, or square a hit. Taking it high inside. This time Chacha walks. Last time we had a call that close, it was a strikeout. To first we go with Trey Page up behind us. No stealing opportunity with a man on second. 0-2 count here for Page. No one out still. Carlson with the pitch. Gonna send this one too short. So following, we have Bear, who's 1 for 1, batting .340. With a 0-3 count here, we might see another walk. Carlson with the pitch is outside. So Carlson in a tough spot with one of our closer friends here on the team, RJ Yeager. Batting .273, 1-1 count. Just got to get this one in play. Double play could end the inning with 1 out. As it will be a tapper over to short. They got the guy at second, not getting Yeager at first. So we do score 1 here, top of the 4th. And it's Chase Davis to follow, who's 0 for 1, had a pop out, but batting .317. 2-2 count. And Carlson get out of a tough spot here. 55th pitch is going to be a pop-up out to left field to end the inning. But at least we put up 1. As we head now to bottom of the 5th, there's a man on for the Drillers. It's Nelson Quiros? I don't know. You let me know how that one is pronounced. We got Hansen on his 57th pitch. 0-2 count. Looking again for a double play. And this time it's going to be line to Chacha. Look to get the flip. This time inside the reticle. And we turn the double to end the inning. This time with a good throw coming from Chacha Vauzz. So a little mix of both good and bad. Now Chacha 0 for 1 and a walk. Top of the 6th. Carlson still in for the Drillers. And he'll be swinging wildly at the 92 fastball. But getting behind this one to right field. It will touch down. Off the wall will be a double here for Chacha Vauzz. His first hit of the game. Keeping his hit streak alive from last game as well. Forgot to even mention that, or last episode. Forgot to mention that at the top of this one. Chacha with a good swing to right. And with Trey Page to follow, we might look to take third here. A little extra lead for Chacha Vauzz. Carlson checks him. Will not go his way. It'll be a throw into the dirt. And it'll be a stand-up steal here for Chacha Vauzz. Already leading the team, and I believe leading the league in steals as well. Has taken it to third with 1 out. We just need a ball in play here. And that one is speared by the second baseman. Chacha will be thrown out at third. We got into some trouble last time out. Being a little bit aggressive on the base pass, he probably should have waited on that one, made sure it was in the outfield. He had the speed to score. Good news, it wouldn't hurt us as we still hold on to that 1-point lead come bottom of the 7th. Fernandez up to bat. Pete Hansen, he's already at 86 pitches here, bottom of the 7th. And a little dribbler over to Chacha, who will cut it off and make a bounce throw over to first. Clearly, that arm power not quite there if he can't make the throw from second. But we hold on to that lead. We'll have a chance to potentially grow it here come top of the 8th. Chacha up to bat. 249 on the year with a man on first. 2 outs. A new pitcher in the game as well as that one's in the dirt. But he'll leave one hanging down the middle. Chacha will sneak it by the second baseman. And he's going to look to dig to second as well. Good news, that ball was headed towards the pitcher. It will be a double. They might at least put it as maybe just an extra base taken after. I don't know how they would rank that. But we've got another walk here, loading the bases. Jack Dreyer, the pitcher. And Yobert will take the plate, batting .340. 1 for 1 on the day, though 2 outs. Need this one in play. And he gets behind it, sending it to the outfield. Chacha, he's going to come back over to third safely. Yobert, though, will get the RBI as he brings home 1. We'll leave it up to R.J. Yeager, who's 0 for 3 with a fly out in the 7th, his last appearance, to try to tack on some more. Dreyer's 25th pitch, now down by 2. 1-2 count, as this one is to right field and down. 1 scores, and safe. Now a 4-point lead for the Cardinals. R.J. Yeager comes through with a base hit single to right. And a dynamic challenge to follow as the Drillers do get one bottom of the 8th. Top of the 9th now, it's 5-2-1. With a man on second, drive in 1 or more runs. Or do we try to hit that home run? Showing off that new power here for Chacha Vauzz. Matt Sauer at the mound. And a tapper there from Chacha on the 2-seam fastball. And swinging on the inside. That will be a strikeout from Vauzz. So no chance to show off the power. As long as we hold on to this 4-point lead, bottom of the 9th. Chacha Vauzz has got to make a double now, as the bases are stacked. Jack Ralston, the pitcher, with a 1-out 2-2 count. It's over to Chacha. Got to turn a quick play. He gets the flip and ends the game. Cardinals will win 5-2. Finally not blowing a lead here. Bottom of the 9th. and that will take them back up to 500, 20-20 on the season. Chacha Vauzz 2 for 4, a double, single, and a stolen base, plus a walk. And as we head into game 2, now a boss challenge. All right, something new here for Chacha Vauzz. Facing the Tulsa Drillers, and apparently a boss? Let's see, we've got a man on, 1 out. We could get a package and a bunch of tokens. Hit a home run? No, let's go for a double or better versus Jackson Ferris. His 12th pitch of the game. And Chacha's taking this one short center field. There will be no package and no tokens. It's a 1-pitch out. Didn't even get a single. But I do like those boss challenges. You could really get a lot if you could get that ball into play. We'll head to bottom of the second. 0-0 Nick Biddison up to bat. And do we have a new pitcher, or is this our first time in field, actually? So never mind, not a new pitcher, but McGreevy. Not a name that I've seen yet for us, so we might actually be a new pitcher. As Chacha helps him out, making the throw to first, keeping the errors away. But now we'll have just a normal dynamic challenge, top of the third. With, again, guy on second, 2 outs for Chacha Vauzz. Driving a run, hit a home run. Let's try to drive in the run here. While we do have that new power, we haven't seen it quite yet on display. So with a 42nd pitch, Chacha fouls off the changeup. But giving that one some solid contact, it's down right field. And he will get home. RBI for Chacha Vauzz. Dynamic challenge complete. Plus, on top of that, we could look to get an extra steal in here as well. Trey Page behind us. Ferris with an extra step coming from Chacha. And it's going to be a bunt here with 2 outs. Tagging out Page to end the inning. Good news is, we got that ribby from Chacha Vauzz, and as we head to bottom of the fourth, that would be quite important, as the Drillers would also bring one home. With 1 out, 2 on, Noah Miller up to bat, average 185. McGreevy's 63rd pitch, as we could look for a force out anywhere but home. It'll be played over to shortstop. Look for the short flick here to Chacha. Throw not in time. They'll have a man on the corners. But a dynamic challenge, which would give us an opportunity to take the lead, as we are still level here, top of the fifth, 1-1. And we're going to look to drive in 1 or more, which means a home run would be the more. The man on second, 2 outs, has been common here for Chacha. Turning on this one, it's headed to left field. Did not quite get enough on that one to put it in a good spot. Fly out, and the challenge is failed. And it appears like that would have been a really good time to find some points, as we head top of the 8th. Now Tulsa finds 4 runs and take the lead here 5-1. Chacha protecting his body there, as that one was well inside. And he will find a soft tapper that will drop in right field. Down 0-2 in the count. Chacha gets the hit to survive. And for Trey Page, he's looking to find something about the same, as he's 0 for 3 on the day. There's a new pitcher on the mound here, trying to pick off Chacha, as he was looking for that extra step. He's back safely. That's not going to get in the head of Chacha. He'll still keep that extra step. Wait for that leg kick, as he looks to go early. Running into the same problem as last episode. A bit too aggressive. Chacha will head to the dugout. What he lacks sometimes in smarts, he more than makes up for in aggressiveness. Though that time does not help him out. Top of the 9th, though. Key for how the rest of this game will go. First pitch is fouled. Cardinals did find at least one in either the 8th or top of the 9th. 2 on, 1 out. Chacha swings high. Good timing. He was just a bit under it, as that one was near chin level. 0-2 count for Hernandez. Outside. And struck him out. Battled back to 2-2, but misses the slider low, 82 mile an hour. And it leaves this game up then to Trey Page with 2 on. He's got a 1-1 count. We need 3 runs to send this one into extras. The light's rather harsh here for the Drillers, as it's going to be a tapper, 2-second spinning throw to end the game. Levels this series 1-1. And I need to double check here. Did Chacha Vauzz get a hit in this game? Yes. I don't know how I forgot about those 2 singles, so at least the hitting streak does continue. That moves it to a 7-game hitting streak, though we do drop back below 500. 2021. Drillers 19-22. They're really trying to bite here at our heels to climb above us, but Chacha Vauzz with an opportunity up at the plate. Batting third for the Cardinals. No one on, 2 outs this time. Harros, the pitcher. Chacha gets a little too under that one. It's going to be popped up for the catcher, sky high, and will be an out on 1 pitch. So no early game, big swinging for Chacha. We go bottom of the first. We got Munoz on the mound. The man on first. 1 out. We're looking for another double play, but a lot of speed on the bases. 81. We're going to need a sharp hit. Too short. Look to make the play here. Chacha barely gets the tag there in time. The throw is just late. Perhaps a little bit more arm strength than we might have found that one. But we will take the lead come top of the third. 1-0, and I just heard some thunder. We might have some rain delay here coming up soon. And we might need it. Swinging early on an 86 mile an hour fastball. But getting behind this one, Chacha off the wall. Not quite enough speed, but it'll be a hard hit double, as we'll keep the third alive here with a man on for Braden Yobert. Who at times has showed some pretty decent power, batting .346. He might look to be called up soon to AAA. Chacha with an extra step, now jumping here, as that one is in play. And gonna be out at first, so no stolen bag, nor any more points for the Cardinals. As we move along here to top of the 6th, still holding on to that 1-point lead. Chacha up to bat, no one on. New pitcher in here as well. And he, once again, will best Chacha on the first pitch, who again just gets a little bit too underneath that one. Flies out to center. We've done well so far out in the field today, looking to continue that as John Rhodes is up to bat. Strikeout and a fielder's choice with no one out, 1 on. It is Munoz, 75th pitch. Going to be a tapper over to short, looking to make that double play here yet again. Chacha turns it. I believe that might be his first one throwing to first. We get a 6-4-3 double play. But now we need a hit. Come top of the 8th, only up by 1. No one out but 1 on. Chacha has to get this guy around the bases. Still hearing some thunder. And sending that one towards the gap. Cut off. It will just be a single. But it will be 8 games straight with a hit. And Braden Yobert with 2 on, nobody out. Jack Dreyer in a tough spot here late on. Top of the 8th. 1-2 count. And sits him down. A strikeout looking for Dreyer. Page to follow. 2-2 count. 1 out now. Double play is in play. As that one will be sent to left field coming in. Actually, it'll be infield fly. Out at third. And R.J. Yeager finds some insurance here. 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles. If he could find another, will at least score 1. 0-1 count. 2 out. Dreyer. It's going to be over to first. He fumbles it. A base hit to load the bases. And we have, I think, a new man that we haven't seen back coming up next. Or at least a guy we haven't seen all too often. Chase Davis, who's 0 for 2 on the day. He could become the hero here. 26th pitch. is going to be sent out to left field and will end the eighth. No insurance found. 1-0. Trying to make sure that is enough. It is Ralston, the closer. Nick Biddison up to bat with a 3-0 count. And he's going to send this one into right. Dumps down. And they'll have a game-tying run on first for Jesus Galiz. Again, if I'm mispronouncing any names, do let me know. 2-2 count. This one is popped up to third. And ends the game. Cardinals with a 1-0 win over the Drillers retake the lead in the series 2-1. Chacha once again goes 2 for 4 with a double and a single. Closing in on double digits in terms of that hitting streak, but going to need to find 2 more games before we get there. Trying to really stake claim here early on in this game. A dynamic challenge. Looking for a double or better. And taking the first pitch here finally. And in fact, he takes 2 more of 3. Running the count to 3-1. Payoff pitch clips the bottom. So now with a full count then here for Chacha Vauzz. Got to get on base one way or another. Fouls off the cutter. And we'll get a hold of that one. Stopped by third. But the throw will be too late. Would have been a walk. He made it harder on himself. But he gets the hit. And that makes the hitting streak 9 for Chacha Vauzz. With a hard hit single to third. And with open base paths in front of him. Might look to steal. And in fact, that's what the manager's saying as well. Gilbert up behind. Chacha goes a little bit high on the pitch, and it's there too late. Chacha bags second. That gives him number 13 on the season as he takes an extra step here at second as well. Pitcher looking his way. Chacha's going again. This one is in play and is out at first. I don't know if Chacha also got tagged there or not. We'll have to check there in editing. But the 0 remains for the Cardinals. Come bottom of the first, though, Tulsa hits one in early on Graceffo, who doesn't have a single out. John Rhodes up to bat, 258 on the year. We got to look for a double play here against 81 speed as it's over to Chacha. Got to turn this one quickly. Again, that throw is off. We get one, the lead runner. As long as it's not an error, we will take it as we go top of the fourth. Just that 1-run lead here for the Drillers. No one on for Chacha, nobody out. That one is inside. And a towering fly over on the first base line that leaves enough space. That's unfortunate for Chacha as he tried to get under one to send it deep. But we'll have a dynamic challenge to follow with a much better opportunity here as the game is leveled up top of the fifth. 2-2, 2 on for Chacha, 1 out. Drive in all base runners. That sounds good to me. The first pitch for a new pitcher here, Gamboa. Haven't heard of him. Maybe he's good, maybe he's not. But that one's low. And Chacha with a dribbler to the pitcher. Well, he looked pretty good there, ending the inning. Good thing we tied it before we came up to bat. Though that wouldn't matter come bottom of the seventh as the Drillers would find a way to regain that lead. 3-2, John Rhodes yet again up to bat here. No one on for him as we have Mosqueda on the mound. And a hard hit ball over to Chacha, who will get in front of it. This time, not with a dribbler of a throw. Keeping his on-field game clean. We need another hit. Top of the eighth, 1 out. Joe Jaquez on the mound. Chacha waits and then sends the sweeper foul. But this one's not going foul. Down in right. Chacha will get on the base path with an 89 sinker. He sends to the outfield. 85 exit velo. Gilbert to follow. No extra step here for Chacha. There it is. As that leg is up. Here goes Chacha, but it is a walk. That'll put the go-ahead run on first for Trey Page. Down to 195. It's not looking as clean for him. Chacha goes with that ball in the dirt. Safe at third. Both runners advance, taking away the double play. Perhaps taking a little bit of stress off the shoulders of Page. We just need a ball in play here. Not a pop-up. And that one will be dribbled to third. They get Chacha at home. Smart play. That leaves the lead intact for the Drillers and a force out anywhere but home. And that leaves the game up to Cordoba. Top of the ninth, still down one. An 0-2 count, and it's in play to second. Out at first, yet again, the Drillers level the series 2-2, winning this one by one, just as we did the previous night. Chacha for the third straight game, going 2 for 4, 2 singles, 2 stolen bags, and he's just looking annoyed that it wasn't enough for the win. And with that loss, going 21-22 on the year, the Cardinals drop to now third in the Texas League North. Dynamic challenge to start, and perhaps a little bit of extra motivation with that drop in the standings. Chacha Vauzz has 2 on, nobody out. Home run, let's get a ribby here, take an early lead versus the Drillers. Sam Carlson, the pitcher. And fouled off by Chacha. Pop fly, this one is headed to second. No one's gonna advance, definitely no RBIs. Carlson gets the out. We'll have another dynamic challenge to follow then. This time top of the third, as both teams have found some early runs, keeping the game tied here 2-2 with 1 on, 2 outs. We're gonna try to drive in 1 or more runs here. Not going for those home runs, even though we do have that power. That's to try to help getting these into a better playable area, swinging outside. That one, if it stays fair, which it won't, would have been in playable territory. Instead, an 0-2 count here for Chacha. Getting behind this one, though. Right fielder going back, over the wall. Chacha with a 2-run home run. Gives the lead to the Cardinals. Exit velo 103. Sneaking over that yellow line. And for the first time, we get to see that 44 power in display. And the sound of the bat sure did sound good, though trying to keep that lead. It's a full count here, 2 outs for John Rhodes. He would be the tying run with a home run as a man here on second. Look for the force out at first, as it will be a tapper to Chacha. Keeping the play in the field clean. We end the third. All in all, it's been a very clean day for Chacha Vauzz, as he has another dynamic challenge. 1 for 2, a 2-run homer in the third. And we'll be simply looking to start this inning off right, getting on the bags. Pitches in and taking it well outside. For the first time here for Chacha, kind of seems like the pitcher is pitching around him. We got a 3-1 count. Give Chacha something to hit. He makes some contact, but it will be in range of the right fielder. 3-1 count, it's on your side and can't get it into play. Failed the challenge. But the lead would stay intact here come bottom of the 6th. We've got 1 out, a full count here for Zane Mills on his 83rd pitch. A little bit more of a heater to Chacha. He cuts it off at second, and he will make the throw to first. But as it seems to happen almost every time, late on in these games, these teams rally, tying up this game, top of the 8th, 4-4, 2 outs. 1 on here for Chacha. And sending this one to left field, back and caught at the corner of the foul line and the warning track. Perhaps needed a little bit more power or maybe a little bit less. The Cardinal finding a run in the top of the 10th, trying to put this game away. Bottom of the 10th. It's Ralston, the pitcher, who's going to send a hittable ball taken deep center. but tracked down to win the game. We continue bouncing back and forth. Win-loss, win-loss, win. As we could take the series with a win in the final game. But Chacha's home run keeps that hitting streak alive and officially gives him a double-digit hit streak. He is at 10, and we are 500 on the season. With a big opportunity, though, to start the final game of the series with 2 on, nobody out. We want to at least get 1 RBI here. Ben Harris, the pitcher, his 5th pitch, so we've been getting hits pretty early on against him. Chacha looking for one himself, takes the 91 two-seamer high. And then we'll send this one a couple steps behind the right fielder. No RBI, but we do advance the runner to third. But missing that opportunity, the Drillers don't miss theirs. Bottom of the first, they've already taken a lead. 2 more on here for Fernandez, who's going to send this one to Chacha to end the inning. Throw is good, but work to do. That might just be up to Chacha to try to get that done earlier on here. 2 outs, no one on. 32nd pitch here. And Chacha's going to send it deep center. Going back, diving miss. Chacha rounds first, and he will stop at second. Still waiting for that first triple. But a double gets him into scoring range. We all know with his speed, he might be able to get over to third. Of course, can't ignore what everyone else is talking about. That hit streak up to 11. Chacha with the extra step here. Page to follow, batting 188. Vauzz, he runs, slides. Safe at third. Plus, it was a walk. So we'll have a guy on second and third here as he actually gets over to second with a 1-2 count. Baez, this one is blocked. The throw coming in, and we'll actually get Chacha at third. I thought he'd get back easily there. Another base running error for Chacha Vauzz. And the scoring opportunity leaves. Drillers still up. Lockwood Powell to bat. With 1 out, he's got 2 on. Bottom of the third. Hansen's 49th pitch. We'll send this over to Chacha, who will not get the tag, so he flicks it to second, getting the middle runner, leaving a man here on first and third with 1 out. And the Drillers would use that to open up their lead. Come top of the 5th here, they've got 4. Cardinal do find 2, with 1 on here for Chacha Vauzz. And Gamboa low. And a tapper to third will be the man at second, and Chacha a double play that we were not looking for. We'll have a dynamic challenge to maybe try to get back into this game. We are down now 9-2 as they are well on their way here to at least leveling this series at the end. We got to find 7 runs, top of the 7th. Chacha, he's looking for some big swinging, sending that one left field in towards the gap. And down. We'll plate at least 1. Another double here for Chacha. He will not look for the triple. But a good start to try to get some more points on the board. Great Page, though. 1 for 2 with a full count. Chacha with an extra step. He's looking for third as that one is hit into the outfield. Chacha, he's got to round the bases here. Scoring before the ball gets to the infield. They find 2 here, top of the 7th. Do we have a rally with 2 outs? No, we don't. We head to bottom of the 7th as Zaire Hope is up to bat. He's 1 for 3, nobody out, and we're looking for another double play here. And it's going to be hit towards short, getting the out at second, but it doesn't look like it'll be out at first. We do get the lead runner, and no more points scored here for Tulsa, but top of the 9th. We've got to find 4 with 1 out already here for Chacha Vauzz. And a soft little tapper foul. Make that 2 going foul with an 0-2 count here. Trying to strike out, but no, we get another soft little tapper. We did not bring the power to this at bat. We are out at first, and it leaves us to one final out. It'll be Baez, who's 0 for 4. Can he get a hit here, as we do have a man here on first? The 1-2 count. Jaquez. And that one sneaks by the first baseman, fair, rounding second, getting to third. He's going to dig for home. Throw gets to second and will sit there. Baez gets to second on the double. We still need 3 more runs to tie. Wade Stouse up to bat. Full count. He's 0 for on the day. And he's got a sky ball that the catcher can get under. A solid 3-4 feet from home. Drillers level this series. We tie it come the end. Going back and forth each game. But Chacha Vauzz, that hitting streak, is up to 11. It ends a very good series for him from a personal standpoint. And with that series going so well, that average is now up to 269, slugging 391. And the WAR, that has improved to -0.5. So we're finally correcting that. Fielding is looking pretty good here, 926. Errors, we haven't had one today. And for walks, we've doubled that. Stolen bases are increasing, so are ribbies. And that leaves us with 19 tokens to work with here. But as we've talked about, what we're doing in this series is pure speed. So we're going to get Chacha up to 70 speed. And with the remaining 4, we will add 1 on here to plate vision, confirming those overall does not jump. But we do also get a package, and there's a couple pieces of equipment that we do not yet have at least 1 of. So let's see what we get here. The Cowboy left hand 1, a silver bat, or is that one a diamond? They're so close it's hard to tell. We do get a gold bat, which I don't believe we had, and I believe a shin guard, and indeed that bat was a silver. But we're going to go with a gold then, with a 4% boost then to our hitting perks. And we did not have a shin guard either. We're going to get plus 4% boost again to our hitting perks. And speaking of those perks, I believe we unlocked a new one here, Jump Start, gain a boost to contact on inside pitches early in the count. And we're going to take that into the series against the Naturals that is extremely close here in the Texas League North. We won't get through the series, we'll get halfway through. And as it starts right now, they're 23 and 22. We are now down here 4th in this division, 22 and 23. The Drillers just a game behind us. The Travelers level with us. Wild Surge, they're level with the Naturals. So if we could pull off some win streaks here, that'd be fantastic. Or perhaps before we get there, we have a meeting here with Coach. Hey, Chacha, wanted to talk with you a bit about your performance to start the season. We are pleased with your performance so far this season, but you still have some developing to do. I mean, yeah, we're still trying to fix that WAR. However, your batting average is 340 this month, which is fantastic. So you've done a great job hitting the ball lately. Overall, we're pretty pleased with your performance. However, you need to take the next step if you want to get the call up to AAA. So it looks like we've missed our first opportunity for that call up, but we hear him, we know what we've got to do. It looks like we get to choose here where we want to see some improvement. 2 times token progress, hitting, defense, or base running. We'll go with hitting. We're batting 340, so this seems to be the smart idea. Of everything you got, Chacha, that we will. Especially as we're trying to climb back up here in the Texas League, taking on the top team in the Naturals. We're just a game behind them, so we could really put in some good work here. Well, they're looking to put in some good work as well. Already 1 on the board. Nobody out. Austin Charles up to bat, batting 215. He's got 2 on. So we got to turn a double play here. Any bat can get the out but home. As that's going to be played too short. Good diving stop. We get the tag there, but we're not going to be in time for first. So we get the middle runner, leaving 1 on each corner. And we will get out of that pickle, as it's only a 1-0 lead for the Naturals. Chacha up to bat, 269. 2 out, nobody on for him. Caderna, the pitcher, and Chacha sends his pitch to right field. It'll just get over the glove of the right fielder, and he will be in at second with a double play. with a exit of 102. So it seems like that power that was lacking, those 4 points, were really big here for Chacha. His hitting has really turned a whole new leaf. As he takes an extra step here, he's looking for third. Into the dirt, it'll be an easy steal for Chacha. Up to 16 on the season. And for Yo Bear, batting .355, puts him about 90 feet from home. Pitches in. And it's going to be a soft little tapper. Pitcher will make the out at first. No run here for Chacha Vauzz and the Springfield Cardinals. And come top of the second, we still got to make sure we're making our plays in the field. Diego Hernandez, 1 for 1 on the day with a double. He's got a man on first with 1 out. So we can make the play either here at first or second, depending on the hit. And that's going to be played to Chacha, who will cut it off and make the throw to first, ending the inning, keeping this one 1-0. With a dynamic challenge to follow, then it is desperate times for Chacha Vauzz and the Cardinals, as the Naturals have opened up a 5-point lead. Get on base, hit a leadoff double or better, or smack a home run. Let's be aggressive. Let's go for that home run. We've seen the power pay off so far today. And he left that one over the middle. Chacha, with good timing, fouls it off. Come on now. And caught swinging at the low changeup. Goes from missing the easy hit down the middle to then getting sat with a K. It'll be top of the fifth, still down 5, as Trevor Werner steps up to the plate. Austin Love, new pitcher in here for us already in the fifth. That's when you know it hasn't been a great day. Chacha will step up here to make the throw over to first, taking his time to collect it and toss it. We'll have another dynamic challenge then, with still no runs here for Springfield. Chacha does have the hit on the day, the double to start off, so that hitting streak has continued. Let's go this time then for the double. That's what we got in the first at-bat. And Chacha will send this one right field. Doesn't look like it has enough power. It's caught at the edge of the grass. It will be 0 for 3. And come bottom of the 8th, it is still no points here for the Cardinals. No one on either for Chacha on this one, so no one seems to be getting much of any hits on the Naturals. Chacha, though, sending that one deep right field, but foul. Would have been a home run, 3.7 feet outside the pole. 0-1 count, follows with a fouled off fastball. But Chacha will work it full, 3-2. Pitch number 12 here for Wallace. Got to get on base. Chacha gives this one a ride, and goodbye baseball. Our first episode with Chacha hitting 2 home runs. Unfortunately, no one on the bases for him. It will be a solo shot, getting the Cardinals on the board here against the Naturals. And him and the pitching coach switched there. I don't know if that is supposed to be the case, but we'll take it. Chacha will still make his way home. 5-1 versus the Naturals. Chacha hits that one out 100. But unfortunately, he seemed to be the only one who showed up in this one. Ryan Valade, the 9th hitter, trying to keep this game alive. It's a full count. And the pitch is in. It'll be a tapper to second. Game over. Naturals take game 1. They go up 2. Good news, it's a long series, and for Chacha Vauzz, it's another good day at the plate. 2 for 4, a home run and a double, an RBI, and a stolen base. And with those double tokens, it's a good time to keep that hitting streak going. As now the Naturals up 24-22 to our 22-24. Dynamic challenge to open the day, already down by 2. No one on, 2 outs. I don't think we have a very good team here. What are we looking for? Get on base, hit a single, hit an extra base hit. Well, I feel like power swinging at this point. And we've got Mazzicato. Frank Mazzicato? Sure. Chacha fouls off his changeup. Doesn't foul that one off, but it will be an out. A fly out to right field. Mazzicato, or whatever your name is, you get the first go around. We're still trying to be perfect from the field, and we'll have another opportunity here top of the second. As Squires is up to bat, 258. And another soft hit over here to Chacha. He will collect. Reticle already where it needed to be, so thank you for that here, the show. We'll get that out at first. But Chacha, he's still trying to find all the points for his team. Bottom of the fourth we go. 2-0 is the score, and Chacha with a soft hit to second. Will not be the hit he needed this time. So back to the field we go, top of the fifth. Always something to do in the field here against the Naturals with at least how much decent contact they get. And we've got a quick time event. We got to make sure we get this to stay perfect. Chacha dives. He gloves it. Now he's got to make the play at first. XYXBA out at first. We stay 100. Now we need to make sure we get that hit as the Cardinals do score a run. Plus we got a man on first here for Chacha. 0 for 2. Sending that one deep left center. Going back, and goodbye baseball. Third home run for Chacha Vauzz today. With an exit velo of 100 yet again. Sending that one 411 feet. We bring this game within one. Chacha Vauzz, he came ready to play today. And in fact, come bottom of the seventh, the rally has arrived. We have taken the lead. Coming off that 2-run shot, his last at-bat with the high arc, which has also kept his hitting streak alive. Don't have to worry about that. 5-4, Cardinals in front. As he takes the four-seamer low in the zone. He would put forth a great at-bat here, working the count full, 3-2. To get a good one here, takes it inside, he will walk, putting 2 on. Bottom of the seventh, 1 out, double play obviously in play here. Trey Page 1 for 3 and a single, 3 for 6 in the series. No way to steal, though, for Chacha. He's got to be smart on the base path this time. An 0-1 count. It's going to be a little dribbler over to second. Out at second. Safe, though, at first. Man on the corner for the Cardinals. And at least one of them would have scored as we're bottom of the eighth. We've opened up our lead now, doubled that of the Naturals. 2 outs, 1 on for Chacha. 8-4 on the board. And a soft hit that will end the eighth. So no big plays here. But overall, still a great game. We hit the home run. We took a walk. And we've just got to close this one out in the ninth. 2 on, though, for Peyton Wilson. Ralston, the pitcher, trying to close this one out. And he sends that one between short and third. It'll get to the outfield, plating one. And with the bases loaded following, Carter Jensen could end our celebration here. 8th pitch for Ralston. As it's played over to first, he fumbles it, but he will touch the bag. Cardinals pick up the win, tying this series 1-1, 8-5. Vauzz didn't hit the go-ahead score, but he sure did start the rally with his 2-run home run, which also happened to be his only hit on the day. But we can't complain when we get one back on the Naturals and keep that hitting streak going. 24-23 to 23-24, these two teams battling it out. We win this game, we could tie it all up and take a series lead. Chacha up to bat here, bottom of the first. No one out, 2 on against Hoffman. The pitch is in. Low strike on the changeup. And there's a good hit, sending it out to left field. But tracked down in the warning track. We will advance the guy from second, putting him 90 feet from the bag and hopefully taking a lead as we are sitting back in the dugout. And come top of the second, he would end up finding his way home. Cardinals, they take an early lead here. Top of the second, no one out though. 0-2 count. Gonzalez up to bat as he hasn't either had a hit or this is his first at bat. And it's going to be a quick time event here. Chacha once again having to dive out for it. He will glove it. Got to make the play over to first. BABXX out by a baseball mile. And if that's the final time we have to do anything in the field, we might be 100 today. But still, we've got some innings to get through. Bottom of the third, we've got a dynamic challenge. Man on second, 2 outs. Let's try to drive him home. We got to make at least a base hit into the outfield here. We got some speed, 75 speed on the bases. That one's headed to right center. Off the glove. Chacha, he digs for second. And will just be in safely. He didn't slide. Perhaps he should have. And it will be an RBI double for Chacha Vauzz, taking that hitting streak up to 14. Plus, on top of that, we extend the lead as well. 2-0. Yobert up to bat following. Vauzz takes an extra step here on Hoffman. Quick check his way. Doesn't go. Chacha will, as that ball is in play. Caught by the left fielder. With 2 outs, that will end the inning. Vauzz hit one more home. Cardinals with a 2-0 lead. As we head on to the top of the fourth, Naturals trying to bite into that. They've already gotten one. They've just got 1 out, 2 on here with Rushford up to hit. Looking to tie this game quickly as Munoz has checked in. Gonna hit softly over to short. Vauzz with a hop throw that pulls him off the bag. Don't give me an error on that. We were almost 100 on the day. I need some indication here. Do we have an error? As Vauzz makes the throw just too far to the right. Didn't see any indication, though, on if that was an error or not. We might have to check the stats here at the end. But Chacha Vauzz, he's up to bat now. Got to put that behind him. As it's a changeup low. And a tapper it will be too short. With a spinning throw, Vauzz will beat it out. A fielder's choice and that increase of speed we had in between these games, that definitely helped out. We got to get into scoring position then for Braden Yobert to make up for that bad hit from Chacha. Takes the extra step yet again. 62nd pitch here from Hoffman. Vauzz goes as that pitch is in the dirt, and he will bag second easily. 17 for him on the year. I feel like that number is not quite going up as often as I feel like we're getting steals. As he's now looking for third, that's going to be in play to first, and he will tag the bag to end the fifth. Cardinals holding on to a 2-1 lead. And a dynamic challenge to follow as we have scored a couple more. 4-2, bottom of the seventh. We're 1 for 3 on the day, a fielder's choice in there as well. We're definitely not leading off here, so that's incorrect. We'll just get an extra base hit then, just to make sure nothing crazy happens. How much speed we have on first. Couldn't check, but it didn't matter because that one is going all of 3-4 feet, maybe 6, and will be an out. Good news, the rest of the team, they've hit pretty well in this one. 5-2, top of the 8th. Still don't know if they credited that last one as an error. But let's make sure we play this one cleanly. Nunez throwing. It's going to be a soft hit over here to Chacha, who will drive in on it. This has to make a clean throw. Okay, we got too much in our head here. We're still worried about that error. This time it's 100% going to be an error. And that was on one of our easiest plays of the game. Trying to still win this game, though. 5-3 now, Naturals. Austin Charles to bat, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Ralston in to try to close his 7th pitch. 2-2 count. And we'll send this one over to short, who's got to make a better throw than we did. That'll win the game. We will end this episode taking a series lead here on the Naturals, 2-1. The hit streak is up to, I believe, 14 games. And overall, Chacha Vauzz, outside those last 2 fielding plays, played a phenomenal series and a half. And it was too hard to tell in the score box from that game if we did have an error. There was at least one listed, but it also listed how many we've had on the year. I don't remember at the start of this one if we had 12 or 13. If you remember, then you know you can leave it down in the comments. But the big thing is we have improved our WAR massively. We started today with -0.8. That's down to -0.2. So we're doing much better there. Slugging is above 400 now, 426. On base, 295. And the average went up to 273. So we are climbing here with Chacha Vauzz, with 3 home runs today as well. But before we officially call this one done, we've got 18 tokens to go ahead and spin. And you know where we're starting first. Speed, you now have to spend 7 per. So we will get 2 in there. And we'll come back on over to power then to bring these up by 2. I think we'll probably get to around 50 and call it good there. But that will boost our overall from 59 up to 60. So all in all, I think that ends a fantastic episode for us individually, unfortunately. We take a look here at the, okay, it did actually go up. The last time I checked at the end of that last game, it said we were 4th. The Naturals actually dropped from 1st down to 4th. The Wild Surge, they're going on a pretty good streak right now. They've won their last 4. So they've jumped up to number 1. Now the Travelers, they're level with us 24-24. So things are very close. And we're both 2 games behind the Wild Surge as well as the Naturals. So this Texas League North division, it's going to go down potentially to the wire unless things really open up in the second half of the season. Well, that's still a pretty far ways away. As we come back next time, we will wrap out this Naturals series. And then we got the Rough Riders up next. That is another team I don't think we've played. Make sure you stick around so you get to check out another new team, as the Drillers will then be in the following one as we split that series against them today. As mentioned, that's only if you do stick around. So hit that bell icon on the bottom right or scroll down, hit that sub button and tap that bell icon so you're notified of when these videos come to an end. This series every single Tuesday and Thursday, Stanford Cardinal college football, Monday and Friday. And we will round out the Jaguars regular season tomorrow, every Wednesday. This time though, the number 1 seed is up for play. We currently hold it. Can we finish strong and get the bye in the playoffs? We'll find out tomorrow. So make sure you're there. Make sure you're back here as Chacha Vauzz, he is on a tear, trying to make his way up to AAA.